Hi there. I didn't see you. If you liked today's video and you definitely want to see how I get along in this look, stay tuned. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to go in with the Ordinary High-Adherence Silicone Primer. I am in love with this primer. Since I bought it, it's something I'm definitely going to be going back into. And as well as I will be getting more primers to try. I do have another primer to try after. Ignore the dark circles under my eyes. I will take care of those. So now we're going to go in with my Dior Forever Concealer in ON. I'm going to use this as like foundation today as well. So I'm going to conceal my eyes first because that's where it's super dark. Because I find my Kat Von D is a little too dark for me, so I'm using this concealer as foundation right now until I can figure out my proper color, as I feel like this is more my color. Or, you know, I can actually tan because it's summertime and I'm overdue. So now that I have it all in there, actually, no, I'm going to do my upper lip too, so you can cover my mustache. I have been doing laser, but with everything going on in the world, I had to stop doing laser because my laser person had a baby, and then all of the world happened, and it was just, our schedules never matched up. So I was like, you know what, for now, let's hold off, and yeah. Perfect. So now we're going to go in with my beauty blenders. This is actually the brand Beauty Blender. It's my first one ever owned. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I do love it. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to blend out all of my tic-tac-toe on my face. Perfect. Okay, so now that that is done, I know my brows look a little wonky. I will touch them up after. But yes, now it's time to go in with some setting powder. I'm just going to set just my under eyes, and then I'm going to use powders to do the rest. I always set just my under eyes as I'm planning on going in with one of my newer palettes. So without further ado, let's get to setting. So for setting, I'm using Toofaced, their setting powder in the travel size. It's super cute, really small. It's great for on the go. I'm not on the go, so it's a little bit harder with I'm not used to using setting powders, so as for someone who's new to setting powders, I really enjoy this one, as my only other one I've ever owned was the Ben Nye, and that one we know how it went. So because this beauty blender is like wet, it's not really picking up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go grab a brush to actually pat it in. I know I said I was just going to do my under eye, but I'm just too scared to like poke myself in the eye, so I don't mind just powdering my whole eye. Just around that area, and then I will re-prime my eye. Okay, so setting is done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually touch up the brows before we go into the eyes, because I want to make sure my eyebrows are what I want them to be before I go ahead and start. So without further ado, let's jump into my brows. So I know I said I would stop using my Kat Von D pomade and taupe, but I'm like such a waste not want not kind of girl that I'm just like, So it is a pain to try to use this product, yes, because I mean it's getting dry and it is getting like used, but it's, I don't know, I've been using it for so long now that it's so hard to just say goodbye. It's when you find your comfort zone and you just don't want to leave. That's exactly how me and Kat Von D's right now with my brows. So because I love such a high arch and I see there's so much powder, hang on. But yeah, so back to the brow talk. I am obsessed right now, and I probably have been like my entire life, is a high arched brow. Love, love, love. Like a drag queen arch. I love how high it goes, and it's love. Just love it. So I'm giving myself like a tiny wing. And like this side I have like no wing compared, so I'm just gonna pull that one out. And they're both very faded compared to the inside. So I'm gonna actually touch them up. So I'm just gonna go and get a little bit more product on the brush. Just trying to darken it a bit without actually making it like look really like thick. I guess the way to put it, like we don't want like a thick brow. We want something a little bit more like dainty and fresh. So now that my brows are done, I'm going to conceal, and then we're going to go in with one of my palettes. And I guess it's going to be a surprise for you guys. Ooh. Boom. So now that my eyes are concealed and I have decided which palette I'm going to be using, I want to use the the Orgy Collection. I am just wanting to do a nude today, really bad. I was laying in bed and I was like, what palette am I going to use today? And then I was like, I think I'm going to use the Orgy because you know what? I want somebody to teach me. It's actually a color just seen and I'm like, ooh, that's really cute. So I feel like today we're going to use the colors like all across the board, but it's gonna be mostly the browns. So I'm like really looking at Teach Me, Versatile, and Body Chills mostly. A little bit of Happy Ending. Explicit's really cute too though. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna base ourselves with Teach Me because I find Teach Me is such a nice like beigey, like pale. As opposed to Implants is very skin look, but I'm not really wanting some skin look. I want it to look like I'm wearing makeup, but not look like I'm wearing makeup. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to take some product on the brush. I'm using a very old one. I can't even read the name on it. I think it's supposed to be a concealer brush, but I use it as my packing brush. Again, these are all palettes that I've received for my birthday from the Jeffree Star mystery boxes. If you have not seen those videos, or the video of me opening them, I highly recommend checking that out. See, it doesn't, you can't even tell that I'm wearing it, but I'm wearing it and I love it. That's like the look I'm going for today. She's not wearing any makeup, but she's wearing it like a clown. I love it. So last night I was in bed and I was like literally laying there watching Trixie and Katya, their show, and it's really cute. I highly recommend checking that out if you're looking for a good laugh. They are amazing artists. I mean, Katya, hands down, has been my favorite since I've seen her on Drag Race. And Trixie has grown on me. When I first seen her, I was like, who the is this clown? And now I'm just like, no, I can relate. I can definitely relate. I mean, Trixie is just gorgeous. Hands down gorgeous. I'm proud of her for, spoiler, winning All-Stars season 3? 4? She won All-Stars. I know that. I'm sorry, Trixie. But yes. So I love those two. They're really funny to watch. Especially like late at night and you're just like, what am I gonna watch tonight? I'm bored. I'm laying in bed. I want to sleep, but I don't. So now we're going to go in with, I changed my mind in Versatile. We're doing bed or floor. For the like crease transition, it's going to be like really, really high. I don't know why. I have new brushes and I'm so scared to use them because they're so pristine. I'm like, they're so pretty. Don't want to ruin them. And I'm like, I need to. So this is from the Sephora collection. This is a nice fluffy brush. Let's get up in there. Isn't that super cute? It's nice and big and fluffy, like, and it's stiff too, so I can get in there and really give it to her. So I'm going to get lots of product on here because I'm just a product junkie. Beat some of it off because you can get a good beat. I don't know. But yeah, so now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to like slowly, very, very slowly, circular motion. Now time to do the other eye. Gotta stop staring at myself in the mirror. I'm gonna block the the camera for a quick sec, guys. OMG, I love the Orgy palette. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm sorry, I'm just in love. Like this. Oh my god. So now we're gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Body Chills because I'm just keep looking at Body Chills and it just keeps going, touch me, touch me. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna, ooh, there's a lot of color on this one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut my crease with Body Chills. Really cute. Contemplate if I want to darken my corner. I really don't. Honestly, I really, really don't. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. To darken that crease, I'm going to take a really, really thin angled brush. Get up in there. And I'm going to go in with Explicit. And I'm just going to like tap gently onto the brush. So I want very little color. Because I wanted like really daintily darken that crease. Yeah, see, exactly this. I'm gonna switch mirrors, guys, because this one's killing my hands. Did the trick. I really want a shimmer or something on the lid, because, I mean, I do love, love, love that color. Teach Me really much. But I just want something more. I just feel like I want something just a smidge more. Changed my mind. I'm going to keep it as is because, I mean, I'm trying to just stick to just this palette. But I will be using I'm Shy, this top bright corner, as my highlights. I had to talk myself off the edge to not put a shimmer on that lid. When I'm like, no, you have to keep it matte. Stay true to the Orgy Collection. Although I do have... Ooh. Stay tuned. Love. So this is my eyes with Orgy. I will be putting my false lashes on today. And I will be doing some contour. But now time for the surprise. So, we all know I've got some glosses in my mystery boxes, and these ones actually came from the Orgy Collection. I have Beaded Glass and Pretzel Drip, and I've decided I'm going to use Beaded Glass on my lids. I don't know how this is going to work out. We're going to find out together, girl. Pinky promise we're not going to laugh. This is my first time using Jeffree's lip products on my eyes. I normally kept eye products in the eyes, lip products in the lips. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited. This is so tacky. I love it, but... I kind of like that. I kind of really do. I'm not sure how the tackiness is going to last, or if it's going to last and it's going to become a problem. I don't know. But I really do like the shimmer on top. It's really cute. It's what I wanted. Because I'm a shimmer. I can't say it on YouTube. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to complete the face with some contour and we will decide on how we're gonna do the lashes. So again, we're gonna go back in with my contouring of Laguna, which is my like go-to contour right now. And I meant to mention earlier, I use beaded glass on my eyelids, and I'm going to use pretzel drip on my lips. So I'm going to use both from the collection. I think there's a bristle on my face. I need new brushes really bad. I need new face brushes really bad. My eye ones I haven't had any issues with. This contour is like really harsh. The trick that I learned about that is going back in with your translucent powder brush and just gently going over it. You know, called veiling. That I really like doing. I also go ahead with my blending brush later and I do blend it all out. And now we're going to go in with some blush, and I'm obsessed with this, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this by now. You guys are probably getting sick and tired of me like, we know you're obsessed, drop it. But I can't. I'm obsessed with Frozen Peach. Hardcore. Girl. Frozen story, Frozen prick. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. I'm obsessed, I can't even say the name right. I'm obsessed with Frozen prick. But yes, so Frozen prick, like honestly, make that in every formula and I'm down. I am totally down. And I'm not someone who's like a fan of orange. For some reason, Frozen prick is just so good. So good. So I'm going to go in head with him. Yeah, I gave it a gender, okay? Get over it. I'm not going to come down to my apple. I haven't decided. Maybe I will, but we'll see. I'm going to use the same brush and see if I can get enough pigment out of... So I did decide to come down to my apples, but what I did was I took like the very, very end of the brush and I was like, you know what? I'm done with her. And what I'm going to use for a highlight is I'm not going to use any of my Supreme Frost. I'm going to use Icing IV. I'm going to go ahead with her. I'm going to just use my hand because I prefer how it comes on with a finger rather than a brush. I want more. I want more. I'm going to go in with my brush now and see if I can get any more out of this because I'm just a greedy highlighter. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Up and around. Like we all know, I love highlights. As I stated in my last one, if I'm not blinding you, I'm not wearing enough. I am wearing just like a nice tube top black dress skirt thing to put my makeup on because I'm such a messy makeup artist that I'm just like, eh. I never wear what I'm going to actually wear for the day. Can you imagine trying to do somebody's makeup? I'd be like, yeah, honey, here, put this garbage bag on. So now it's time to go in and do the lashes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt one off camera. And then if I can get that one off camera, I'll come back and do the other one on camera. Because my Glamnetic magnetic lashes are new to me. And I mean, I love them. I'm going to wear my Vixens again today. I wore them my last video. The Vixens are probably like my favorite. I'm going to throw a little bit of mascara on before I do jump off camera though. And I'm obsessed with this right now. Damn Girl by Toofaced. It's probably one of my favorite mascaras I've used so far. I'm excited to try the new Jeffree Star's Cosmetics F-Proof. Yeah, because I mean, I love Jeffree Star so much. And I'm excited. It's currently out of stock, but it's coming back in stock in summer. And I heard rumor that there's more shades coming, so I'm excited. Because we all know Jeffree, and we know how Jeffree works. They do not do conventional. They do extravagant, colorful, and I love it. I live for it. I would love to see somebody do a rainbow mascara. I know that'd be super hard because you would have to like have like your wand. I don't know, maybe like a chromatic one would be really pretty. Do like a rainbow line, but they're all like super shimmery. That'd be really cute. If that has been done, please comment down below so I can check them out. Okay, I thought I got a little bit on my lids. So now that that is on, we just threw a little bit of mascara on, not too much because we don't want to ruin the lashes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off camera, see if I can do it without the liner. If I have to, I'll put the liner on, but I'll only put it on one eye, and then I'll come back and do the other eye completely on camera. So I attempted to do the anchors. I can't. I'm terrible. It's going to take a little bit more practice. So I just decided I'm just going to liner both eyes. Liner's not perfect, but it will do for today. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to wait for this to dry. I lined both eyes. I do apologize for doing my liner off camera. I didn't realize it was not recording. But yes, my liner's on. Not perfect. It will do. It's drying. So while it dries, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go in. I'm going to prime my lips, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them on. Although I'm debating if I want to do a... I think I'm going to do a Velour velvet trap story. I think I'm going to do a velvet trap. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to use my Shane Dawson Diet Shane lip balm to do that. Put a little bit on. And I'm going to go in with Nudist Colony. Can't really quite see, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is my Nudist Colony color. It's so pretty. I'm going to go in with her. So that is on. My liner's still drying, I can tell. It's going to take a little bit to dry, so I may have to... Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Sorry guys, it's a little cakey, so I may have to, like, pause the video for a few minutes while that does happen, because I really don't want to sit here and be like, doo-doo-doo. But yes, so until further ado, I'll be right back once I have my lash on, and then I'll apply the other lash on camera, but I'm gonna do one off. So I've got one lash sort of on, not 100%. I may have to readjust them again later. Right now, let's try. I'm actually gonna take the anchors off and leave them on Magnetic, just so that way I don't lose them. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the anchors, and I'll be right back. So now we're just gonna go ahead and we're going to attempt to apply this one. So we're just going to try to get it on closest to our lash line as possible onto the magnetic liner. I may not have applied enough, so I may have to go apply more, and then I will come back and reassess it. Because I feel like my right eye is not sticking enough. But there, ta-da. There we go. So my lashes are on. I'm going to reapply my lipstick because I did drink a little bit of coffee and it did come up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and reapply that on. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go get changed, get ready for my day. Show you guys my final look, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I took my hair out. It's nice and curly, so I've been having it braided for like the past couple days. I'm loving the curls, and I decided I'm going to wear my cute little romper today. It's nice black and white. As you can tell, my lips are a little bit darker than before. I did switch it out from Nudist Colony to Leo because I was craving something a little bit darker with my final look. So I just wanted to point that out. So if you guys did see anything or notice anything different, that is why the lashes are on. I did apply a little bit more liner to the right eye. Do apologize, it's a little bit watery for some reason. But I have not yet done my lip gloss with Pretzel Drip. I'm going to apply that on camera with you guys. I'm also going to do some setting spray, and then I'm just going to call it a day. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the gloss, we're using Pretzel Drip, making sure I did grab Pretzel Drip. Oh, I love that smell every time. And I mean, I love cake, and me trying to lose weight is just crazy because I mean, I haven't had cake in almost a couple weeks because it was my birthday, okay? Drop it. But yeah, so I haven't had cake before my birthday, would have been like months. But this lip gloss, it's the icing on the cake, darling. I always let my liquid lipsticks dry before applying my lip gloss, so that way it has very little transfer. So you get that nice juicy look. I'm loving this curly hair. I usually love my hair like super straight, but I'm like loving it curly. I'm actually thinking about cutting it for the summer. We'll see. I haven't decided. Time for setting spray. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set our face with the Dewy Set by, I feel so bad because I know who this is, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm so sorry, it took me a little bit. This is in the scent Pineapple. So nice, so refreshing. So now it's time to go ahead and set the spray. I may have overkilled, that's okay. And well, there we go. So setting spray's on. It did go on a little bit too much. I did overkill, as I mentioned a moment ago. So what I did was I took a beauty blender and I actually dabbed my face, and yeah, so I'm loving it. I'm loving this look. But yeah, so I wanted to take this time and appreciate you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching all my videos. And if you haven't watched all of them, go ahead and binge watch. I mean, what else are you gonna do on a Sunday? I mean, I got nothing else to do. I'm binge watching my own videos. Anywho, I do want to thank you so much for liking this video. If you did like it, please leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I try to post at least one video a week. We don't have a set schedule here yet, but I do love having everybody in my dollhouse. It's such a party, and I mean, in my dollhouse, we don't need to wear masks because it's all digital. Love you.